Now I know everyone is excited for the upcoming Legendary Hero Summoning event, which is planned to release on November 27th, but this video is meant to help out those of you who are unfamiliar with these heroes and why you should be excited. If you're a new player, then I want to make it very clear that this banner is a godsend. Pretty much all of these heroes are very strong, and this banner will surely get you some new 5 stars. What makes this banner special is the fact that the chances for a 5-star focus is bumped all the way up to a base rate of 8% from the normal 3%. Another important feature is that the non-focus 5-star rate is set to 0%. This means that if you summon a 5-star, it will be guaranteed to be one of these 12 heroes, depending on color of course. You don't have to worry about summoning 5-star healers or dagger users or anyone you normally wouldn't want to get. 8% is massive, and I would say the chances of getting multiple 5 stars in a summoning session is pretty high. Now for those of you who just want one specific unit, well then maybe this banner isn't as good for you. Even though you have an insanely high chance of a 5-star hero, you may very well pull multiple copies of other heroes who share the same color. Now that's not always bad, and later on in this video I will cover all the important skills that you can inherit from this banner. Now let's split up the heroes into their respective color groups. In the top left corner we have our cool colorless units. From the left we have Jenny, who is an infantry healer, Bride Cordelia, who is an infantry archer, and Brave Lynn, who is a cavalry archer. In the top right we have our rowdy red units. Ike is an infantry sword user, Celica is a red infantry mage, and Ira is another infantry sword unit. In the bottom left is our gutsy green heroes. Deirdre is a green infantry mage, Spring Camilla is a green flying mage, and Hector is an axe armor unit. Last but not least is our bold blue heroes. Bride Sheeta is a blue infantry mage, Spring Xander is a cavalry lance unit, and Fjorm, who's our new story unit, is an infantry lance unit. If you are not familiar with all of these heroes, I have ranked in order the best color to pull from just based on how strong these individual units are and what they can offer. As you can see, I have ranked each color starting with colorless being the strongest, to red, then green, and finally blue in last place. Now this is just my personal judgment, and obviously if you want to try to get one specific unit, then go ahead and summon that color. However, there are other aspects such as skill inheritance usage that I myself was interested in. So now I will try to summarize each unit and point out what important skills they may have that you can pass on to other units if you don't need them. For all of these I have listed rare and powerful skills in yellow, good but not must-have skills in purple, and also uninheritable skills in red for those unaware. Now Jenny is still our only source of Wrathful Staff, and with the healer buffs on the way, her weapons, assault or gravity, and her healing skill physic may become top tier options. It's tough to say how much better healers will be, but it may be worth it to have an extra Wrathful Staff for a more combative medic. Bride Cordelia is still the best infantry archer and is still quite potent. Plus this is the first time she has been available since the bridal banner. It's worth it to note that she has rally attack / speed, which is a pretty good combination for offensive buffing. So I'm gonna say colorless is the best simply because of Brave Lynn. She is such a monster, and if you didn't get her, this could be your best shot at summoning her or risk going through regular colorless hell and getting those unwanted 5-star healers. Not only can she run multiple builds, but her Sakei's Blessing is very powerful in today's arena. She also comes with 2 really strong skills in Swift Sparrow and Attack Smoke. Swift Sparrow has quickly become one of the best offensive A skills due to its much needed speed increase and the added damage on top. Attack Smoke is now a sacred seal, so maybe you don't have to inherit it off, but it's still a very powerful C skill to have. I may have considered red to be the best color if Brave Lynn wasn't available. Ike is a powerful sword user thanks to his weapon's built-in distant counter. He comes with Aether, which many heroes have, but is still quite powerful and can be passed on to other units. Ike is still the only source of Heavy Blade A skill, and you may want to pick it up if you have high attack heroes who want some extra special cooldown reduction. Celica is a powerful first turn mage thanks to her Ragnarok. However, she also comes with distant defense as her A skill, which has become a very valuable skill to fight against the ranged meta threats. Ira is possibly the best sword user in the game due to her high offensive power and base kit. She has a couple unique abilities, but she also comes with Swift Sparrow if you don't want to use her. In the green section we have Deirdre, who has a very high resistance stat, and her tome Divine Naga is able to negate enemy buffs. She's a very capable mage dueler and is the only source of speed ploy, which can be incredibly powerful when used right. Spring Camilla is back, and she can be incredibly potent on a Flyer Emblem team. Her high attack makes her a deadly Blade Tome candidate, but a decent defensive stat also probably makes her the best Raven Tome user for a Flyer team. She also comes with Live for Bounty, which gets you more shards and crystals the first time you complete the training tower for the day. Hector has managed to stay relevant even till this day, but his main attraction is his powerful distant counter A skill. Having distant counter fodder means you can cook up some really interesting builds, or just create some crazy skill inheritance monsters. You definitely cannot have too many Hectors. If I am completely honest, it seems sorta obvious that blue is meant to be a trap for this event. Bride Sita and Spring Xander aren't completely terrible units, but comparing them to other units chosen for colorless, red, and green, it becomes clear that they are meant to stop people from summoning the new character. I would only really want Spring Xander for his Live for Honor skill, which increases the amount of badges you earn when completing levels in the training tower. This has become much more relevant thanks to the Sacred Seal Forge, so don't throw them away if you do get them. As for Fjorm, there aren't any guarantees just yet. From the Fae channel, we can see that she has her own weapon and what I assume is her own unique special skill. The other 3 skills she comes with appear to be Attack/Defense Bond, Shield Pulse, and Drive Attack 2. All of these are really strong skills and are great for inheriting. Now remember that everyone gets a free 5-star copy of Fjorm once you beat the first chapter of the new Book 2 story. So if you aren't trying to create plus 10 merges of Fjorm, then I really don't see a reason to pull any blue orbs at all. This is just my personal preference, since I will probably be happy with 1 copy of her, and I think there are better units to get from the other 3 colors. In summary, this event is amazing for new players or anyone who just wants new 5 stars to play with. However, it's not so great if you're looking for one specific unit. It is entirely possible that if you just want Brave Lynn, for example, you may just end up with multiple copies of Jenny or Bride Cordelia. As I mentioned, Colorless offers the 2 best offensive archers in the game and the only holder of Wrathful Staff. You don't have to worry about colorless non-focus 5 stars ruining your raid, so this may be the best opportunity to get one of these amazing units. Summoning red orbs gets you 3 really strong solid units. Each of them also carry very powerful A skills that many people like to inherit to other units. Green also offers 3 great heroes, with each of them being great at different things. The power of Distant Counter can never be ignored, and Speed Ploy is a powerful debuffing tool. Now, while I do want a Spring Xander, sadly I just think summoning any blue orbs is a trap. We get a free Fjorm, so unless you really want to merge her, I don't see any point in trying to summon for more. That is just my opinion, so really do whatever you want. This is looking like it's going to be an incredible event, so I hope you guys save up as many orbs as possible. It's also not a bad time to let any friends know that this would be a great time to start playing Fire Emblem Heroes. Let me know in the comments who you want to get, and tell everyone your strategy for summoning on this amazing banner. I'll see you guys in the next video.